as you know, Republicans are going to be returning to Congress this week, and there is that big powwow with the Republican leadership meeting with one Donald Trump, Representative Ryan Zinke of the fine state of Montana, on if this whole intra-party rift is much ado about nothing or something. What do you think, Congressman?
Well, it's done. The nominee is Donald Trump. He is our nominee. It was decisive, and we're going to have to rally behind him. And
well, what did you think of
Trump,
what this last guest was saying, Congressman, that he's not quite sure who Donald Trump is or whether he espouses the views of the party or conservatives in general?
Well, a lot of it is the leadership team around him. I'll go back to Ronald Reagan. A good candidate became a great president. A lot of it was the people he had around him. And I think we're all looking at what that leadership team is going to look like with Donald Trump. And the American people have spoke. The Republican Party has spoke. And who's the Republican Party? Those who vote Republican. We're an inclusive party, a lot of ideas, young, old, women, Latino. And the American Republican Party has spoken. It is Donald Trump. And so it's now to rally the troops around Donald Trump, make sure he has a good advising staff on it. And you look at the issues, that I follow very closely on foreign policy. If you think that Hillary Clinton's foreign policy, when one of her key advisors, helped put together the Iranian deal, that is a look at what a policy under Clinton would be.
And how do you explain John McCain being very concerned about Donald Trump's plan to start withdrawing troops from a lot of our allies that they can fend for themselves? I'm really cutting to the chase and oversimplifying it, but that he scares him on foreign policy.
Well, again, this is going to be a leadership team. Okay. I've put some, Condoleezza Rice is great. Certainly Jim Mattis is great. But you need a team, as Ronald Reagan did. And, his team today is still legendary. You had Baker and
No, he had a very
Meese.
good team. You're right about that. So the fact that you have Kevin McCarthy signing up as a Trump delegate, that you have Bob Dole, who's critical of Donald Trump, saying he's the guy, he's the nominee, move on. They're compensating for the Bush family and others, or the Lindsey Grahams who are skipping out on the convention, not backing Trump. You think more will stay than will go?
I do. I think the wind, he's got a good sail. He's got wind at his back. But we have to unite. And I think clearly, Mr. Trump is not a politician. And I think America has spoke. They don't want a politician. They don't want more of the same.
Well, they do want someone who's consistent too, right? Not pivoting on a lot of issues.
To give a better vision of what America can and should be. And American exceptionalism, I look at it as America is exceptional. We should embrace it. We should have the courage to look at what's made our country great. Gotcha. And I think Donald Trump, that team and his group of advisors will do that.
Okay. Congressman, thank you very much. Good seeing you.
My pleasure. Always a delight.